Record. Fade. How'd it go? Come on. There we go.
Did you go live on Facebook? Good morning, St. Louis, and welcome to the Kirk Schilling Extravaganza, at least until we find something better. Just getting a couple of pieces locked in here real quick. Things are, of course, technology, doing this remotely from remote land. Me and Milstad popping down in Arnold, trying to get everything connected here. Making sure everything is going there. It went. That's what I was looking to see. Excellent. Good morning, St. Louis, and welcome to the Kirk Schilling Extravaganza. It's a beautiful day. Well, it's a little windy, it's a little cold, a little cloudy, but we are here to brighten up your world this morning. That is for sure. We have a couple of awesome guests today. And the first one is going to just absolutely blow your mind away. I promise you that. Miss Aliana, who is a lovely young lady who is a graduating senior of the class of 2020, is going to join us here in just a moment. She is also an aspiring country music artist. We're going to see if we can get her to do a little morning wake-up singing for us here. But we're going to talk a little bit about with her music, her budging, what, I can't even think of the word now. Jeez, it's always one take. Her beginning of her career, we'll go with that.
Debut.
Also, we are going to talk a little bit about how it is to be a senior graduating from high school in 2020. 2020 is an interesting year. We've got a lot of high school seniors whose years just flat out ended. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too, just working on getting the connection connected here and getting her on there. Let's see. Debut, that's a word, I guess. Yeah, we go with that. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. We are still under the quarantine lockdown, both Illinois and Missouri, also other states as well. So we've got that going on. Hopefully everyone is staying as healthy as possible. Giving Papa Bear a little chance here to get everything connected for us here. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Not yet. Papa Bear is working on it. Technology is awesome. Getting connections connected are Just fabulous. All right, Papa, let's see. Not yet, not yet. So we'll keep talking a little bit. So the XFL, they canceled the season. They laid people off. That may be the end of our Battlehawks. Not sure how that's going to go. That's kind of a sad thing to see. We were doing pretty well, and I think we're enjoying having football back in St. Louis. But we'll keep going with that, and hopefully that makes a return once this is all over with. Hopefully everyone out there is staying safe and healthy, like I said. We've still got a lot of our friends in the bar and restaurant industry are doing the takeout, drive-through, curbside delivery, things of that nature. Some of them are even allowed to sell beer and wine now. So if you need a little pickup, check in with your local bar and restaurant. Other than that, we're just trying to get everything connected here. This is always so much fun trying to do this from 7 different directions. We are broadcasting live here from beautiful Millstadt, Illinois, going via Arnold, and we're trying to get Cedar Hill on here. Okay. I don't see anybody yet, Papa. Let's see. Can I hear anything? Not sure if I can hear anything either. Okay. Papa.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi there.
I got Cliff on video right now. Aliana doesn't seem to be coming up on video yet.
Okay, is she on audio?
I have not heard her.
Okay, let me see.
Would you like to talk to Cliff? Start?
Okay, well, let's see. Aliana just texted, does this work? Isn't this fun, people? This is cool stuff. You're seeing the back end. I can see you typing. Can't
Hi,
hear
Cliff.
you.
Hi, Cliff.
Cliff, turn your microphone on, please.
What?
Cliff, I'm telling Cliff to turn his microphone.
Cliff, turn your mic on. This is fun. This is fun. I love it. I love it. The excitingness.
No, not hearing you, Cliff.
We're not hearing Cliff. We're not hearing Aliana. We're having fun. So, Cliff, can we hear you? Cliff, can we hear you? Hello?
There you go.
Turn my microphone.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going to jump ahead. We're going to grab Cliff first. And then we're going to try and keep getting Aliana connected here. Good morning, Cliff. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. We're trying to get everything connected here, so we're just going to throw you on for a second. Well, we'll throw you on ahead of time here. So we're going to grab you, and we will rock and roll. So Cliff is here from Beyond Business Services. I know you told me yesterday the name is long as can be. That is for sure. So, Cliff, why don't you tell us a little bit about Beyond and what you do, and let's just go from there. I'll let you kind of take it there, what you guys are doing, and then how you are developing in this current situation.
Well, the name of the company is actually Above and Beyond Business Tools, or Business Services, and Tools for Entrepreneurs. For short, Beyond.
Nice.
What we provide is merchant services, which is credit processing. We do payroll. We do lending. HR on demand. What do they call it? Employee management. Just a lot of things that a business needs. Small business owners. Small to medium, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
that require multiple people, but we can kind of simplify it. We can be their partner in helping them run their business. So what we try to do, what I focus on is more on merchant service side of things,
Mm-hmm.
just to help those businesses that are being taken advantage by other processors. So if you're getting conned, you get beyond.
Gotcha.
See how clever I
That was pretty clever. I must say. So one of the things like we've been talking about lately is everything is all curbside. Everything is delivery, things like that, and that is definitely become a part. Now, what you can offer from our discussions and things like that is a way for those merchants, if they haven't started before, to be able to take those payments without having to be like in contact with people. Correct?
Yeah, contactless payment, which is mobile curbside. I'll use an example of mine right here. The Rock Road Press. He's been a client of mine for years. We added mobile to his account, and so now he's doing exactly. You have your place owner problem. They drive up the curbside. He comes, buckle up in mask with a drop your phone or device, and then he has it around his neck. He accepts the payment for whatever it is. Hands sanitizing a little bit, so that way we can remain safe. Actually, I had him put a new screen on my phone. And he does stuff like that. Restaurant, we're big in the restaurant space. For mobile online go orders, we actually have a new platform that we've launched, so that, let's say, a restaurant that doesn't have a online to go service, let's say a sit down restaurant, for example, we'll use let's say then I'm out in Omagüe, so let's use a Mexican restaurant, for example. Then they can, I had one of my customers that have the mobile payment, so when people come in, they can go out, they deliver it to their car, they accept the payments right then and there with their mobile device, so that way those people can, they're not allowed into the facility, into the restaurant itself. And then they can utilize that service. And one of the advantages that we have done as a company to help these struggling restaurants is that we've waived all mobile fees for the next 90 days until this crisis is over and averted. So as of right now, I mean, it could be extended. We don't know.
Right. There's a whole lot of no knowing.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. So I've set a lot of customers up, and that's not just restaurants, but I have accountants that have it set up. I have retailers that have it set up. Anyone, David Berger, I just set him up from Envision by Design. So he does graphic design work, and he is set up with the mobile version as well. So even if this goes away, we go to, let's say, chamber events, and you run into him, and you had him design something. He can accept a payment right then and there with his mobile device, and it's
nice,
the same.
Without a swipe stuff like that, huh?
No, it's a device. It's actually
okay.
Well, it's radio, so they can't really see it, but you can see.
Well, they can see you. We can see you.
Oh, they can. Oh, perfect. Well, so here it is. So here's the device. It's a swipe simple mobile device. It's a countless, which is if you have the device, it can do both things. It can do the insert for the tap. It can do the swipe on the back. And if you see this uh, symbol, if you look on the back of your credit cards that have that symbol, you
Uh-huh.
can just take your, the card and boop, you can tap it right there, and it will uh, accept that payment. It can do, like I said, it says Google and Apple Pay down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
I just turned it on, and it has the ability to do it through an app. You have it on your PC. It's a
Mm-hmm.
web-based portal. You have it's called a virtual terminal that you can use. That can be on a web base. You can do reoccurring payments. You can do invoicing. Um, it's a very very slick system. Other people that use this, I'll give another shout out to Tiffany Estes over at Perfect Pair Cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
They use it for taking payments for their cleaning services, so that way people can take it. And her husband Corey Estes at All Interiors and Exteriors, he has it for when he's going on construction because they're still considered essential.
Right.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
they utilize this service and this device as well. It's just it's a great little thing. Like I said, it has a lanyard that you can hang around your neck. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of uh, the cards that are out there that have it, terminals have it have it as well. So this is just the mobile version of that device that you can have. It's super easy, super slick, and it's just out here. It's connected to Bluetooth, so there's no you don't have to plug it into your phone. Um, those types of versions of the device, and it's the same rates. I mean, it's $95 for the device, but it's a one-time charge, and then you own it. But your rates are the exact same rates that you have with your traditional, terminal at your brick and mortar place. You know, there's no other additional fees. I mean, it's $7.95 normally for the mobile aspect, but it's being waived. But and a lot of people
That's
are using
awesome.
it as a backup device. You know how St. Louis has the most stable power grids ever. It could be a bright
Right.
sunny day,
Right.
bam. You know, uh, but they use it as a backup, or their internet goes down, or anything like that, because this is
Mm-hmm.
cellular. So this is another what a lot of people are using it as more of a backup solution that they can have for if anything happens to go down. I'm talking actually to a gun shop for that very reason. You know, so those are different things that allow you to be able to still accept payments when payment is coming to a crawl for a lot of
Mm-hmm.
business owners. And we're just here to help. So I've been reaching out to a lot of my existing customers and just talking to them, making sure that they're okay, um, seeing what they're doing. Automotive is still being essential. A lot of the restaurants are still essential. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my petroleum guys are still essential with what they're doing. Um, trying to think of some other, um, plumbing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Tome uses it. Tome Plumbing, Tiffany uses it
Yeah.
for her people. Um, so I've worked with a lot of chamber members, Northwest chamber members that use these types of devices. Um, so that's kind of what. But the big push that we're really trying to help, being that especially with the restaurants, I try to support as much local restaurants as I can. Is
Absolutely.
our online ordering is our new portal where you don't actually have to have your website specifically designed for e-commerce. Do you ever go to a website and you have like add to cart, that
Mm-hmm.
scenario? Well, that has to require a website that's designed to take it. So our online ordering is a platform that can just plop right on top of a non-e-commerce website that allows you to do online ordering, and it allows you to do online ordering on their Facebook page as well.
Awesome,
So,
awesome. Just a
yeah.
quick little note here, a little interjection here. We had to flip things around a little bit. We had Cliff Wilms from Beyond Business Services come on here first. We're still working on some technical difficulties to get Aliana on here. Hopefully, we'll have her on here shortly. Cliff, I did want to bring up, and I don't remember all the details. I figured I'd kind of let you talk about it.
Mhm.
The program that Beyond does. With businesses for students, right? Is that how it,
Oh,
the
they're called the Give Back program.
yeah, that yes.
All right, so that's the other thing that makes Beyond a little different than any other credit card processor that's out there. Our founder and CEO, Bob Carr, he founded Heartland Payment Systems 20 some odd years ago and grew that company to one of the fourth largest credit card processors in the world. And then more of a hostile takeover kind of happened. Like people in St. Louis will understand InBev, so
Yeah.
they understand
Mm-hmm.
what happened. So basically, the board of directors, it was him, his daughter, and his son-in-law. They said, no, we don't want to sell. The other four said, nope, you're out. And we're selling.
Gotcha.
So he created Beyond. But the beauty of Beyond is that we're an employee-owned company. And I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you understand what that means. Another big employee-owned company here in St. Louis is Quick Trip. So if you ever
Yeah.
go into a Quick Trip and you see that manager and he is scrubbing that coffee machine like there's no tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, why is he doing it? Well, because he has a vested interest in the growth of the company. So
Absolutely.
he's a owner, he's a stockholder, he's part of it. So the more that the Quick Trip does, and the better it does, the stock options go, and then everything that he has. Same thing with us. So every employee is a owner of the company, not just sales, but it's HR,
Mm-hmm.
support, you know technical, everybody. We have a vested interest in the growth of the company, and since we started 3 years ago, we've grown to the 34th largest processor in the country. And part of that growth and everything is that, but that Bob had a program called the Give Back program, which he helps underprivileged kids get a college education. So just being a customer of Beyond, part of the fees that we collect, Give Back is the fiduciary beneficiary of those fees. So we donate portions of your fees to the Give Back program, and it's helping underprivileged kids get a college education, like incarcerated parents. Um, and so, and they don't. And the only requirement is that when they graduate, which we have a 96% graduation rate, that they give back as well. This is just something that they don't have to pay back or anything like that. They just have to just give back themselves. And that's what Bob, he's trying to break the cycle of poverty, because a lot of these kids would never have a chance. I met one in Louisville, on our last batch back in May of last year, living out of his car, and became the
Mm-hmm.
valedictorian of the class. I mean, he's just
Wow,
impressive young
that
man,
is
and he
impressive.
and while doing all of this, he started his own 501(c)(3), uh, with in the art industry, to help create a scholarship program for kids to get a degree in art. So it's just one of those
Awesome.
wonderful things that we're a processor with a cause. So
That's awesome.
we're out there to help as well. Same thing with what we're doing in this realm with the COVID. We want to be able to help, and we're here to be there for those business owners when things can't stay. We want to be that supporting arm. We can help with the PPP, the payroll protection plan. We can guide them into the right way, and how to get it. The lending is just, no one's lending anything anymore.
Right.
Um, Everything's almost the small business loans, that all this trillions of dollars. The banks are just swamped and overwhelmed. Talk to
Absolutely.
David Sung. David Sung can't even keep his head straight.
Mm-hmm.
He's just being bombarded. He has no way. They're just thousands of people that are just hurting. Businesses. Millions really. Um, and then the unemployment rate's skyrocketing. So we're here to try to help as many businesses that we can to try to navigate through this crisis and still be able to accept payments, as they say, the new norm. So that's what we're here to do.
Gotcha. Awesome. And I am paying attention to you. We're just trying to do 7 things at once
I know.
here.
I, I get you.
That's why I have a frosted window on my front door, because if a squirrel ran by, I'd be like, huh?
Shiny squirrel.
Yes, exactly. We're still working on getting Miss Aliana here. So check this out, Cliff. So Aliana, who is coming on here after you, she is
Mm-hmm.
a graduating senior of 2020 here, and she has a it's not newly founded. I've known her for now about 8 years or so, but she is looking at becoming the next great country artist. So you're going to have to stay tuned to this when we do get her on here, so that you can hear some talent today.
Great. So it should be the next Maddie and Tay.
Something like that. You never know. I mean, it's she could be the next Taylor Swift. Who knows? Uh,
Could be.
Everybody that's coming on, I want to thank you all for coming on here. Like I said, things got a little flip flop today because hey, we're dealing with technology here. It's the quarantine radio show here. I'm in my house, in my office. We're going to Arnold to connect everything, trying to get Cedar Hill in. Where are you at, Cliff? You're in
Bridgeton.
Bridgeton. So we're able to pull Bridgeton in today. This is Cliff Williams from Beyond Business Services here. We've got his information that went up on the live feed. So if you are a small business, or even really a somewhat of a larger business, if you want to check out how your merchant services are working, how you're taking credit card payments, how you are taking other things, check that out. Contact Cliff, because Cliff, you basically will help them review their stuff just to see if you can help them. You're not the hardcore salesman. If you can help them, you help them, and if not,
I tell them, actually, I will look at what they're currently paying, what they're doing. I mean, I'm not that cute and charming. I mean, let's be honest here. So, if it's all about trying to put more money into the merchant's pocket as much as possible and make it easy and make it simple. Mm-hmm. And you can have it. You can have the cheapest rate out there, but if you're having problems after problem after problem, how and it disrupts your business, wouldn't it be better to more and have things run smoothly? It just depends. But I'll tell them. I said, I can't really help you if you're happy with who you have. Everything's running great. The rates are fine. What's the point? So gotcha. I actually flat out told the guy that, and he was like, wow, thank you for being honest. And I go, well, that's what we do here at Beyond. Honesty, integrity, transparency. Those are the core foundations of what we do. And if something happens down the road and he wasn't happy, he reached out to me, actually, and he's now a current customer.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It'll pay the long run. Because I want you as a customer.
Still there, Ariana? Ariana?
I'm here.
Okay, good.
No, there she is. Perfect.
I think we got her finally. I think we caught her. Okay, awesome. Well, Cliff, my friend, I want to thank you for coming on and actually getting on here early so we were able to flip-flop things. Contact Cliff. His cell phone number and email are in the live feed stream. It is on business services. You need some merchant services help. Get a hold of my good friend Cliff, and he can help you out with those things.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cliff, I appreciate you, sir. Have a great day, and I will talk to you very, very soon.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. All right. We are going to move. We're going to go back to the flip-flop here. We have on Miss Aliana Good, I believe, via the phone line.
I'm here.
The video. Hi, Aliana. Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Sorry about the confusion here. We finally got you on. I'm wondering, I'm
It's
hearing
okay.
a
It's all
little
good.
echo. Do you have your volume up, Aliana?
Yeah, my volume's up.
Okay. Turn
I'll
it
bring
down
her
just
up.
a little bit. Okay, so I can just hear her on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you there, my dear?
I'm here.
Okay, awesome. So, let's talk here. You are a graduating senior of the class
I am.
of 2020. And that has become an interesting thing in this world today, isn't it?
It is super weird right now.
So, you basically have graduated high school without all the things that are supposed to happen in the springtime, right?
Kind of. So we technically haven't graduated yet because I think we're gonna do just a little bit more schoolwork to help push grades up. So we technically haven't graduated yet, but yeah, that's basically what it is.
Gotcha. So how has that been? Has it been just a strange world?
It's been super weird. It's kind of upsetting because we didn't get like our last competitions, we didn't get our last concerts, and for me, most of my winter stuff was snowed out because we had so much here. So I didn't get my winter concerts either. So it's a little bit upsetting, but it's the new different. So we'll figure it out.
Right, exactly. So I was actually looking back through pictures. I think it was about 8 years ago that I met this lovely little girl who had this huge voice. And it was, you want to know how awesome this little girl is, people? She's a young woman now. We met doing a benefit called Kids Caring for Cancer. That was right in O'Fallon, Illinois. And all the money that was raised from that went to help families that were bringing kids to Children's Hospital for cancer treatment. To help them transportation costs, things of that nature. And this little fireball showed up, and with a voice that was very powerful. So to say that she is now working on her country music career is not shocking in the least. So there are three songs that I've heard. American, Already Been Through Hell, and Don't Give Up on You.
Yep.
Now these are available on Spotify, which is where I've heard them. Let's see, you're also on Reverb Nation, correct?
That's where I am too. Yep.
And we have an EP coming out?
We do, very shortly. The release date is the 24th, so that will have 3 more songs on it. It's super exciting.
That is awesome. I'm guessing it's a pretty exciting time.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, how's the pipes feeling this morning?
They're feeling good. Dad wanted me to add, on the 24th, I will have a live birthday party / EP release. So that will be on my Facebook. Look out for that too.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. Well, let's talk a little bit about the song, because American is, I mean, honestly, if you have not heard this, you need to go on and listen to it today. Go on Spotify today and listen to it, because when you look at how it's spelled, it's not just the word American. It's Ameri-can. American. Basically, the background of this, I mean, you could probably explain a little more, Aliana. It's the talk about how we as a country can, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this song was originally written for Jason Ashley, who's like a big brother in all this process. And so we had to tweak it just a little bit because I can't sing about, sleeping with other girls in trailer parks. So we tweaked it a little bit to where I I can sing it, and literally everybody else can sing it. Super exciting. I love it so much. I'm super proud that was my first song.
Oh, that's.
I did not realize that. That caught me off guard. I had a good giggle there. I am working on trying to share the Spotify here on the link. Hopefully this will work.
I've got American. Kirk, I've got American queued up if you want to hear it.
Oh, you want to play it, Papa Bear? Let's play it. Let's hear it.
Hold on.
Awesome. That's a little tidbit of so that song has been. Let's see. When did you release that, Aliana? That's been a little bit, right?
September 29th.
Awesome. So if you're one of approximately 1,500 people on Spotify, you've gotten to hear that already. So I want to see that number jump from all my people. I want you on Spotify. And I want you to go out there and find her. It's really simple to find her on Spotify. Type in ALIANA, and there she pops up. She's got three of her songs on there. The newest one is Don't Give Up on You. So
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that one.
So Don't Give Up on You was a really quick written song, actually. So we wrote it in just a few minutes. It didn't take too long. But I went through a series of suicides through my school. And it was a really challenging time because it really put into perspective what was happening in the world. And it's still extremely relevant now with suicides and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So this song really is, I mean, it's what it says, don't give up on you. Just think about the bright side. Like, there's always things ahead, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And I think that's something that in these times, some people that really, their mental condition isn't the greatest. They've been locked down. They can't be around everybody.
Exactly.
So I think there's a real relevance to that right now in the world. I listened to that song again this morning just because it's got such a powerful message to it. So I think it's. I am so impressed by that one more than anything. Honestly, that one is just a fabulous song. So that's something you need to share with all of your friends out there, everybody out there in the world. We're going to keep sharing that out there, just so everybody can get a chance to listen to that. So we've got, you said it's April 24th is the EP release date, correct?
That is.
And it's birthday party too.
Yeah.
Will there be cake?
On my end, yes. If you guys would like to have one on your end, I'm more than happy with that.
We'll have a cupcake or something. What the heck? So that EP is going to have 6 songs on it. And where will it be released at? How can people get a hold of that?
You will be able to hear it in all streaming sites.
Awesome.
All digital platforms,
So,
I guess is the correct terms.
Digital platforms. Gotcha. So Spotify, iTunes, Reverb,
Yeah.
and all over the place, right?
All over.
I love it. Are you excited a little bit about this?
I am so excited. This is crazy.
So how did this all come about? Where did all of a sudden you decide you wanted to be the next country music superstar?
So I've always had a passion for performing, as you know. Started with Illinois Kids, really got me going. And then it really just kind of went from there. I've had some small performances around my hometown, and in Nashville I was invited to sing out there when I was like 10-ish. So that really sparked my interest in Nashville, and starting to look at colleges and stuff has kind of played into that too. So being able to record was kind of something that just came up. I don't know if my parents had, I don't know exactly how it came up, but Jason really was the big influencer in that. So my big brother that I talked about a little while ago, he has a big hand in some country music stuff right now. So he really helped me get into the recording stuff, and I've been blessed with it ever since.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, I did see a couple of faces pop on there. Liz Bittner, everybody say hi, Liz. She's on.
Hi, Liz.
Liz was in charge of that Illinois Kids group back in the day, so that was a pretty. You guys did some awesome performances around here, down in Branson. And
yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, when she was talking about Nashville, that is Tennessee, not Nashville, Illinois. The actual home of country music. So that is very, very impressive. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you feel like it,
Yes, he does.
feel like opening the pipes up a little bit, I'm going to let you have the microphone if you want to.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, so this is going to be an exclusive. We're going to talk about this. When everybody knows Aliana's name across the world, you're all going to remember this moment right here. The exclusive broadcast debut on Ferguson, USA Hot Talk Radio of Aliana.
Whenever you're ready.
Has your heart been broken? Can you even pray? Do you drown in tears? Can words even say? Do you feel alone in a crowded room? Don't you ever give up on me. A broken crayon still colors choose to paint a better sky, and it's time for you to rediscover all the beauty you once knew. Don't you ever give up on you. Can you see in darkness? Are you looking for light? What will bring back joy and turn day from night? Don't lose your faith. You can make it through. Don't you ever give up on you. A broken crayon children's shows the pain for that is sky, and it's time for you to rediscover all the beauty you once knew. Don't you ever give up on you. And that's Don't Give Up on You.
That is Don't Give Up on You. That is the song we were talking about. And I just want to note in, I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was John Denver story. And talking about how some of those songs are just, they come out of nowhere. You can't stop them from coming because there's a reason behind them. And they're written in a very short time, recorded, and it's just explode. I have a feeling that song is going to explode.
I appreciate that.
Well, it's a great message behind that song. Your voice is beautiful. You even come through a cell phone line here. I'm not sure if that's buzzer or where that's going. It's technology. So we didn't get to see Aliana video. We had to just do the cell phone. But if you're just catching up, Aliana is a lovely young lady who is from City of Ferguson, who is getting ready to release her debut EP on April 24th through all of the digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Reverb Nation. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. We're going to have a live release party. I'm assuming it's going to be like Facebook Live and things like that, right, Aliana?
Exactly.
So that's going to be something to tune in. Put that in your calendar. Make sure you pay attention to that because that is very exciting. Now, we're going to have to do something here. We're going to have to have. I want your dad to burn this on a CD for me and send it to me. I'll even pay for the CD. I want the first EP that's autographed. So when it's like huge, that's going to be like my retirement account.
I can do that for you. I gotcha.
I appreciate it. Just real quick, we got a few minutes left here. What do you? We've got a little platform here. There's a lot of kids out there that are graduating school, graduating high school, heck, even graduating kindergarten right now. This world has kind of changed in a strange direction for them.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you have to say about that? Because your music talks to people everywhere, but anything that you want to just open up about on here about the world?
Well, there's a lot of things that could be said, but it's really just keep the light on because there are more things to come. This totally stinks, and I 100% agree. There's a lot of things that we're missing out on, and that we will miss out on probably with this, but there will be more things in the future. Like, I'm looking forward to college, even though I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go because I don't know how high school is going to end. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk across the stage. I don't know if I'm going to get to wear my prom dress to prom, but I know that there'll be other bigger things in the future too. So I've gotten to wear a prom dress twice before, so I've been super blessed with that. So yeah, just because it's senior year, it really stinks and I have a gorgeous dress. But it's okay. It'll be okay. There's bigger things coming.
That is a great way to look at this. And I'm going to take that to heart because the extrovert that is me is not having a whole lot of fun with this. So,
Same.
yeah, there's bigger things coming. That is for sure. That's a great message. I think everybody needs to take a part of it. I'm going to take a little bit of that to heart, for sure.
Thank you, and I just want to say a big thank you to all the first responders out there, our essential employees. They're working their butts off, and we really appreciate it. And my heart goes out to everybody that's dealing with the virus or has been affected by it in some way, shape, or form.
Awesome. What's that old saying? Sometimes from the mouth of babes comes true knowledge. Or maybe I just made that up. But, you know.
I mean, it works.
Huh?
It works. The saying works. It's totally fine. I haven't heard it.
Something like
It works.
that. I probably paraphrased it terribly from the actual phrase, but if it's far enough away, I'll just explain it on my own. But
Exactly.
so on obviously we've got 3 songs people can listen to. We didn't talk about Already Been Through Hell, so that is a very strong message in that song, if I'm reading it right, about the veteran that came back, I guess like Vietnam War. Is that what I was?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. Excellent. They already went through hell. So that's something I think that message carries across even to veterans today that are suffering with PTSD and other things that are going on in their lives, I would say.
Exactly. So my grandfather on my mom's side actually was a Vietnam vet. So he came back, and luckily he was not injured. He was very blessed for that. So we still have him around today. And my grandfather on my dad's side was a police officer. He had some undercover work and some stuff. So they both have had a little bit of repercussions from both of those jobs. So that song, while it seems more veteran oriented with the military and stuff, it definitely goes out to police officers, firefighters, EMTs, all of them too, that still struggle with the same things.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. If you are just getting on here, you need to go on. Well, there's obviously multiple digital platforms. The one I'm on is Spotify. I shared that on the live feed. So you definitely want to go check out Aliana. Her 3 songs, American, Already Been Through Hell, and Don't Give Up on You are on there. You need to listen to those. So there's 3 other songs coming on the EP. We don't want to go too much into depth, but if you'd like to talk about any of those, feel free.
Yeah, definitely. So the big one is Common Ground. So that is the song that it's the head song, I guess, of the EP. It literally is exactly what it says, Common Ground, talking about how music brings people together. So that's a lot of fun. I jam out to that song a lot in the car. So then we have A Girl Like You, which I did not write. This is the song that we did a cover of. So Haley Martin actually wrote it. She's a Nashville artist also. And it's a little bit grungier than what I normally have. It's different, but I've really come to love the song. It's just talking about, you don't have to worry about me, hon. You should worry about a girl like you. So that's a lot of fun. And then the third song is, I'm drawing a blank. Help me. Common Ground.
That's all right.
Love's Unknown. There we go. Okay, so Love's Unknown was actually the first song that I wrote in Nashville back in July-ish. So it's really cool to see how this song has come along. It just talks about how you don't know exactly what's going to happen with love. I mean, love's unknown. You don't know the boundaries and that kind of stuff until you get into it. So it's just a really cool song in my opinion.
Awesome. I love to hear that. I can't wait to hear those 3 songs either. Like I told you all before, I went with Go on to Spotify today. Listen to those 3 songs, especially the Don't Give Up on You. You know, if you are feeling a little down in the dumps with all of the quarantine stuff going on, there's a great powerful message behind that song. You definitely need to listen to that. I'm getting my warning cue from Papa. Thanks, Papa. Definitely a very strong, powerful message on there. Obviously, we had a little flip-flop today, so when this gets released back out there, people will be confused, but hopefully we explained it enough to them. So just to recap here real quick, April 24th is the EP release. What's the name of the EP, Aliana?
It's called Common Ground.
It's called Common Ground. I was going to guess that, and I thought I'd be wrong, so I didn't. So the EP Common Ground comes out April the 24th. There's going to be a live release party / birthday party going on that day. So you definitely want to check that out. Her music, 3 songs are available right now on Spotify, as well as, is it on iTunes yet?
The first two are. Don't give up on
The
you.
first
Not
two.
exactly sure what's going on, but it should be up very soon.
Gotcha. I saw you post some about it, like there was kind of like today. It was all confusion and all messed up. It is
Exactly.
I want to thank you so very much for coming on here and talking a little bit about your music, giving us a little a cappella version there of Don't Give Up On You. Make sure you guys get a hold of that when that comes out. I'm just thrilled that I got that exclusive little live shot. So in a few years, when everybody knows Aliana's name across the world, you can all say you were here and listen to it right here, right?
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it. You keep up the great work. I look forward to seeing more of it. And, hopefully here we'll get this quarantine will be lifted and we can come down and see this live in person very soon.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome. Aliana, thanks so much for coming on again. Her Spotify information, we shared that link. Don't forget April 24th. And thanks again for coming on. You really have brightened the day and hopefully brightened people's days across the world here.
Thank you so much.
Take care, Aliana. We'll hopefully see you very soon.
Definitely.
All right, St. Louis, we got just a couple minutes left until we sign off for the day. Keep your heads up out there. Make sure you stay safe. Take care what you need to take care of. Check on some people. I've done a lot of Zoom is a great platform as well. Get on, send an email, or send a Facebook message, send an email to some people. Do a quick little Zoom meeting, get together, talk about things, see each other's faces. This is not the world that most of us want to live in, it's the world we're living in right now. We want to get everybody, make sure everybody stays healthy. For those that have been affected by this, a friend of mine from high school I saw where part of her family has now gone through and is clean of the virus, which is awesome, and I think they're becoming part of the system to work on the back end of this. It's a weird time. I don't think anybody's ever seen this, but keep your heads up. Worst case, pop on Spotify, find some music, dig into it. Turn off the Netflix. I see all this stuff about that one show. I'm not going to mention the name. I'm not watching it, but whatever. Turn off the news. Go outside. It's a little chilly today. Hopefully the weather's going to improve, although I did see there's a chance for snow. There it happens, Papa Bear. We got snow coming up here. Up in central Illinois and northern Missouri. I did a show and it's going to snow tomorrow. So hopefully that trend will stop continuing. I swear it's not my fault. The weather has not ever been my fault. We got just another minute and a half here. We have no sports news to talk about. I did hear some rumors about Major League Baseball looking at doing some kind of season involving the Grapefruit and the Cactus League. So that could be something very interesting to see. I want to thank Cliff Williams for coming on and being very flexible and popping on first. He was going to be second, but things just technology's fun and getting all this lined up has been very crazy. Beyond business services, you need any credit card help, you need any merchant services, definitely get hold of Cliff. His stuff is in the live feed. It'll be shared out there. As well as don't forget about Aliana. She's a young fireball of a lady who is going to be a graduating senior this year. She's living through this firsthand. Her music is absolutely fabulous. Don't forget, go on Spotify, go on Reverb Nation, go on all those platforms. Check her stuff out. April 24th is the EP. Got to say, give a big shout out to Scotty Papa Bear Owen, who is running this all from his house right now. He's giving me the wrap up signal via the chat line. He did a great job getting everything connected today. This is Kirk Schilling. This has been the Kirk Schilling Extravaganza. At least till we find something better. We will see you next week right here. We love you all. Be safe out there.